Hey everybody, I'm making this video because everyone is talking about Bitcoin again. Well, I talked about Bitcoin last time when I made my Bitcoin presentation. If you haven't seen what Bitcoin is about, I have a video. Just type Bitcoin 101 Antranik, which is my name, and you should see that. Moving on. Why is everyone talking about Bitcoin? Because the market's crashing. Okay. Yeah, it's going down, right? Yes, it's going down. But are you selling here? Is that what you're thinking about doing? Did you buy at the top? I mean, guys, why is the market going down? Well, because it went up. It went up like a significant amount ever since like October to November. It just shot up like a rocket. Okay, it went up like 300% in a month. Okay, obviously that's unsustainable. Did you think it was gonna keep going up indefinitely? No, it's not gonna keep going up indefinitely in a straight line. Bubbles and busts will happen all along the way until one Bitcoin is worth like $1 million. Okay, it will go through many of these cycles, and you're just gonna have to hold through it. All right, the people who are, so if you zoom in and you're like, we're here right now at around $8,000 a Bitcoin, right? And you're thinking about selling because you're so far down from your initial investment. If you're thinking about selling, that's usually the sign that it's the bottom, okay? Because yeah, it might go lower, but once you sell, first of all, the only way for that sale to make sense is for you to buy back in at a lower price. That means that assumes that it's going to go lower, which it might, but it also assumes that you're going to be able to catch it. Nobody knows what the bottom is. Nobody knows how low it can go. It can go down to 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Will you have buy orders set ahead of time to capture those times when it does go? Because you know, the cryptocurrency market never stops. It never, it doesn't turn off when you're asleep. So let's say for a few hours it did go down drastically, but then it rebounded, and you missed that potential to buy in lower. What are you gonna do then? Because what happens with Bitcoin is it's so volatile. If you miss that opportunity, it might not come back. You know, I mean, will we see Bitcoin at $1,000, for example? Some people sold Bitcoin thinking $3,000 was the top. You know what I mean? And then it just went up more and more. So trying to buy back in lower at a lower price is very, very, very difficult to do. Please just learn to hold, relax, stop looking at the charts, stop reading the news. Just look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is this right here. Let's look at weekly candles. Weekly candles. Boom. Log scale. Let me make me smaller. Where am I? Here. Okay. I can move me right here. Why not move me here? Yes. So, we had an epic run up for 2013, and then in 2014 it was a bear year, meaning it did nothing but go down, right? It just went down slowly. This kind of looks like that. Can that happen? Maybe. Maybe all of 2018 will just slowly drift down. Okay? Maybe. Nobody knows. But here's the difference. In 2018, you didn't have, I mean, in 2014, you didn't have Coinbase, you didn't have apps, you did for cryptocurrencies, you didn't have CNBC talking about Bitcoin every day, not even once a month, not even once a year, okay? Bitcoin was never, ever on the news, ever. So Bitcoin is in a special place. I think we're gonna go higher over time, and this is just a minor hiccup. January has, for Bitcoin's all of history, January has always been a red month, okay? Always. Throughout all of Bitcoin history, January has always been down, okay? Come the Chinese New Year, in a couple weeks, and by mid-February, come the tax returns in the United States, people start getting money from their tax returns. Money will probably start flowing into Bitcoin again, okay? Bitcoin has more exposure than ever before. And it's not just Bitcoin, it's all the other altcoins as well, all right? If you have Bitcoin and you are curious about altcoins usually go down. They're much more volatile than Bitcoin, so they have probably taken a harder hit, some of them. If they're really good ones, now is a good time to probably buy them. I tell everyone you should be buying Bitcoin now, okay? This is the time to buy. And if it goes lower, you buy more, all right? And what if it crashes? Someone asked me, what if it crashes to shit? What if the whole thing just crashes even more? Then you buy even more, okay? It's very simple. You should be buying when everyone is selling. And when it's going so high that you're in a euphoric state where it's just like, wow, I'm making so much money, just doing nothing, maybe that's a sign that you should take some profits or rebalance your portfolio, or do nothing and just know that easy come, easy go. All right? This is just the way it works. You have to just bear through the down times sometimes. Be patient. People are very, very impatient. Extremely impatient. Why haven't I made $1 million yet? It's been 3 months. I mean, come on, guys. Chill out, all right? I don't know when you got into crypto, but just like what has this been? Like not even 2 months of going somewhat down. I mean, yeah, it's significantly down, but guys, the big picture, you're not seeing the big picture. Bitcoin's not going to crash to zero. That's the big picture. That's the reality. If you don't know what Bitcoin is, if you think it's going to go to zero, then you don't know what Bitcoin is, all right? Sometimes people go on TV and they talk about Bitcoin being a scam and a fraud and the biggest bubble in the world. Yeah, okay. I don't think you know what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is better than gold. All right? It's a better store of value than gold. It's digital gold. There can only be 21 million Bitcoins total ever. All right? Bitcoin is both digital and rare, which is something that was never created before. Bitcoin is a new human creation. All right? It's very complex, not only complex, but abstract. All right? Because it's not only digital and rare, it's also permissionless, meaning you don't have to ask for permission to send some Bitcoin from one person to the other. And also it's censorship resistant, meaning nobody can stop Bitcoin. All right? No government, no entity, nothing can stop Bitcoin. It's borderless because borders don't exist on the internet, and so on. It has many, many incredible advantages over other assets. And Bitcoin is a whole new asset class. All right? The people who don't understand this, they don't have to understand it. They can stick to what they know. But a lot of them go on TV and they act like they know. Okay, well, don't fall into the trap. Educate yourself. There's a lot of noise in this system. All right? A lot of noise. You have to wade through a lot of bullshit. Okay? You have to wade through a lot of shit. Try to chill out. All right? I always ask people whenever they ask me, hey, is $1,000 a good amount to put in, or they'll ask me like, is $1,000 enough to put in, or is it worth it, or $500? It depends on the person asking, right? Well, I tell them, I don't know how much money you make. I don't know what kind of savings you got. I don't know how much debt you're in. If you put that money in and the value of it drops by 90%, will you be okay with that? And if they say no, that means that's too much money. They've over-invested, okay? That means they will make emotional decisions that they didn't see coming, okay? Because people put the money in thinking it's gonna go up. Okay. Not everything goes up. Everything works in phases and cycles, okay? It's human nature. This is what makes the market. Market wouldn't go in cycles if humans didn't have emotions and all that, okay? And the reason why it drops off so fast and hard is because people panic sell. They have no control over those emotions. They put too much in. They realize, oh, it's going down. It's going down. I gotta sell. Everyone's selling. I gotta sell. Well, that's when you should be buying. That's when you should be buying more. And if you don't have money to buy more, then don't buy more. Just relax and wait it out. Turn off don't look at the charts. Don't look at the price. And 1 year from now, Bitcoin might be 10 times where it is now. You don't know. I don't know either. It could be the same. It could be in the same spot as where it was as well. Nobody knows. But the overall trend seems to be up. Okay? The overall trend. And it had this trend even before all the media exposure. Alright? That's the crazy part. People don't talk about the emotional side of things. And the other reason why people sell is because of something called loss aversion. Meaning when Bitcoin's going up, you're most likely not going to do anything. You're not going to take any action. But when it starts going down, you start to feel fear. Humans are more likely to act due to fear than anything else. Okay? So people get complacent when it's going up. Oh, it's going to go up forever. Yeah, forever. Right? And then when it goes down, they will act. Alright? Which is the worst thing you can do. That's the opposite. So basically do the opposite of what everyone's doing. Green candles means you should be selling. Red candles mean you should be buying. And this sounds easy, but it's not. That's why you shouldn't be actively trading or day trading either. Okay? You got into Bitcoin because for whatever reason, hopefully for the right reasons, because you see that it can change the world, it can change over financial systems, and you believe in it. If I told you one Bitcoin could be worth a freaking yacht one day, would you be trading it back and forth, back and forth? I mean, come on, guys. You're dealing with something very serious here. Okay? If you're going to be trading, you need to know what you're doing. I trade on the side, but it took me lots of lessons to know what to do. Okay? And if you want tips, you can join my Discord channel. I'll have the link it's in every YouTube video that I have. But the point is, you shouldn't be trading actively. Okay, guys? And this January, this is normal. Bitcoin goes down in January. Alright? Anyway, I think I've said enough, and I'll just stop right there. That was a long recording. And that's it. That's it.